Have you ever felt invisible in a room full of people? Even though you understand more than anyone, no one seems to notice you? Maybe you speak less, think more, and feel like the world was built for the loudest people. But what if I told you that your silence might actually be your greatest strength? In this video, we're going to explore why the calmest people often win, how silence can become a strategic weapon, and how you can use your ability to observe and predict to outsmart the loudest voices in the room. The power of silence. So, why is silence so powerful? You might feel like being quiet makes you weak or unnoticed, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Some of the most successful people in the world didn't rely on noise to make their mark. They used their quietness to observe, learn, and act with precision. Think about Alan Turing. He wasn't the life of the party, but his quiet, analytical mind cracked codes that changed the world. Or Rosa Parks, who made one quiet move that sparked a revolution. Even Elon Musk, with his unspoken intensity, changed entire industries. These individuals all used silence to their advantage. They observed, thought deeply, and made strategic moves that others missed. The 3 tactics of the calmest winners. Now, let's dive into the 3 key tactics that turn silence into a weapon of success. These tactics can help you turn your quiet nature into unstoppable power. 1. Active silence. Choose to be silent. Active silence isn't about being quiet because you have nothing to say. It's about choosing to be quiet for a purpose. When you stay silent, people will start to see you as mysterious and unpredictable. They'll respect you more because you don't react impulsively. In conversations, the loudest people often give too much away. They talk too fast, reveal too much, and expose themselves. But when you stay quiet and listen, you're gathering information. Then, when you speak, your words have more impact. Silence, when chosen wisely, can be your most powerful weapon. 2. Reading patterns. Understand the room. The second tactic is all about observation. While others are busy talking, you're quietly observing. You're paying attention to who people look at, who interrupts, who listens, and who avoids eye contact. These little details tell you everything about the power dynamics in the room. You don't need to dominate the conversation to lead. By understanding the subtle dynamics around you, you can anticipate what will happen next and position yourself to act when it counts. 3. Surgical action. Act with precision. The final tactic is about acting with precision. Fast action might grab attention, but true winners are the ones who know how to move with precision. They don't make unnecessary moves. They wait for the perfect moment and act with purpose. Every word, every action is calculated and aimed at a specific target. You don't need to be the loudest or fastest. You just need to know when to strike. When you do, it will be with such precision that it will leave a lasting impact. How to apply these tactics in real life? So, how do you apply these tactics in your own life? Whether at work, on social media, or in relationships, silence and observation can make you stand out. In your career, you don't have to be the most outgoing person. Instead, learn to anticipate what others will do and position yourself accordingly. Silence and timing will help you make moves that others don't see coming. On social media, you don't need to share everything about your life. In fact, creating an air of mystery can make you more magnetic. People are drawn to what they can't easily understand or predict. In relationships, listening carefully and speaking with intent will make people take notice. When you do speak, they'll listen because they know you don't waste words. The turnaround, becoming impossible to ignore. Imagine someone who's always been quiet, overlooked in meetings, or ignored in groups. But then, they start using silence to their advantage. They observe, read the room, and act with precision. Over time, they become indispensable, not because they're shouting louder than everyone else, but because they see what others miss. When others need real solutions, they turn to the person who's always been quietly observing. And here's the best part, you don't have to change who you are. You don't have to adapt to the world's expectations. You just need to realize that your quietness, your ability to observe and act with precision, is what makes you powerful. You don't need to fit in with the loudest voices. The true winners are those who can silence the noise, observe what's really going on, and act when the time is right. Silence isn't weakness, it's control. Observation isn't passivity, it's mastery. And when you move with precision, you become unstoppable. If this video resonated with you, share a moment in the comments when you were underestimated and how you plan to turn the tables. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this, because sometimes, all we need is silence, vision, and the courage to move when others aren't looking.